I guess this is happening. She makes so much sense. She speaks like a normal person. All right, guys. So I'm trying to watch the Ren drop today. I don't know what this is supposed to be about. I knew Starry Night was coming out just as it says here, 8 p.m. GMT, 29th January. I think that's like, what is that? It's like 2 or 3 p.m. where I am, something like that. I think. Maybe I'm conflating it with this one, but this was supposed to come out at 2, and we are now at 10 past 2. So I don't know what's going on. I know he had some issues with, it wasn't self-portrait, but the bedroom, the last one. I heard that he had some issues with the premiere for that video, but yeah, wait. Okay, some people are saying finally. Maybe they just got here. I don't know. Okay, so, oh, wait, no, okay, wait. Ren Makes Music just said, let's go. So, I guess this is happening. It's either that or he's just trying to convince people not to leave. Oh, there we go, okay. Live stream will start soon, so apparently it's starting soon. So it looks like we've got a room here, and it looks like the video is pulling out. Is he doing it? Wait, I need to put, what am I doing? I need to put these on. Wasn't thinking too much, but okay.
Yes, Baby No Baby with a banger for the weekend. That was Brawl Dog.
Is that Knox? Wait, I'm gonna get rid of chat for now.
All right, we've got a chart-to-chart exclusive now coming in. Some new cat who goes by the name of Ren. This one right here is I Don't Give Two Fucks. Neither does a virgin.
Starving for some food for thought. I hide away. I'm a student of a melancholy prodigy, catching supernovas falling from the Milky Way.
Is that a human or an angel singing?
Don't shy away. Maybe I'll get high today. I get stuck.
A man has died after being stabbed last night in the shopping district of London Paddington. Police say the victim is 29-year-old Edmund Lockridge, the son of Lord Lucian Lockridge, the billionaire founder of Lockridge Incorporated.
Of course it is.
The company has been at the centre of several recent controversies, though police have stressed there is no indication at this stage that the attack is connected. A 34-year-old man from Shepherd's Bush was arrested at the scene and remains in custody.
Yes, that's right. Just after 9:30 last night, emergency services were called to this pedestrian strip on Parade Street, Paddington. Witnesses describe a heat altercation followed by Mr. Lockridge collapsing from stab wounds. Vincent Gavon, described by neighbours as quiet and someone who kept to himself, was detained minutes later. Police say they are keeping an open mind on motive, including whether the attack was politically motivated.
In Westminster this afternoon,
That's cool.
police and ministers responded to the growing public concern. We take you there now.
At approximately 3:09 this morning, Vincent Gavin was charged with murder. Our deepest condolences go to the Lockridge family. As this is an ongoing investigation, further comment would be inappropriate.
Will this be treated as an act of extremism?
We're keeping an open mind.
Minister, is this a sign of a wider breakdown in public safety?
What happened last night is not just an attack on an individual, but on the values that underpin our society. The Prime Minister will be reviewing measures to ensure crimes of this nature face the toughest possible response.
Thank you, Minister. Lord Lockridge!
Jeez.
The accusations of your company's practices.
My son was murdered. That is the truth. That is the only truth. Attempts to justify or rationalize this crime are beneath contempt. And that is all I have to say on the matter.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Thank you.
In an extraordinary turn, the public have been left completely divided. Some of the population see Vincent as a new age devil, whilst others see him as a modern-day hero, striking a blow against the status quo.
I'm stood outside the courthouse.
Oh my
and although
gosh.
officials have described this as an open and shut case, you can see there's clear public divide between support and condemnation for Vincent Gavon. Back to you.
With the suspect now formally charged, the question remains. A sign of something deeper in Britain today.
Jesus Christ. What a load of shit.
Compliance. Life without passion is a world without violence. From the same Lockridge Industries laboratories that brought the world's first medication formulated to heal the global economy, Envian. Comply more. A new, groundbreaking series of treatments is here to change the world all over again.
Renathy.
Finally, an alternative to the responsibilities faced in modern-day relationships. Throughout history, human minds have been afflicted with absurd delusions, such as individuality and fairness. Are your children starting to develop their own personalities as they grow? Are you tired of waking up every day and having to pretend to listen to other people prattle on about their right to self-expression? But that can all stop with just 2 easy-to-swallow tablets taken before, after, and during every meal.
Side effects include spontaneous ankle jingling, unexpected emotional flash mobs, mild to severe haunted elbow syndrome, involuntary shadow twitching, temporary loss of the ability to pronounce the letter S, sudden memories from lives you definitely didn't live.
Good evening and welcome to Britannia Speaks, where the nation debates the issues that matter most. Tonight, Vincent Gavon, charged with the murder of Edmund Lockridge. Who is he? It's a tragedy that has sparked outrage, division and a national conversation. On our panel tonight, Sir Douglas Kane, former Chief of Police. We have Dr. Aston Tolliday, political scientist. We have Cassie Blaze, who is an actress, influencer and former contestant on the TV dating show Swipe Right
So
Forever.
naturally
We
they
have
need her
Percy
there.
Price, Professor of Psychosurgical Medicine at Cambridge University. So, without further ado, let us go to our first question from the audience.
Thank you. My question is, has Britain lost control of its streets? I work 2 jobs, finish at midnight, and honestly, I can't afford to change my shift, but I don't feel safe. My niece is 14 and won't go out after dark, and all the politicians are just arguing on a Twitter instead of doing, well, anything really. Should we feel safe, or is it over for this country?
Yeah, it's quite simple. Britain has gone soft. The people in charge of our legal system now have absolutely no backbone. Now, back in my day, they get punished and punished properly. These days, it seems that you get a TikTok account and some sort of documentary on Netflix. And I'm sorry, but you should be afraid. You really should. The people who run this country are afraid to make any decision in case they offend somebody.
Dr. Tolliday.
With all due respect, it's exactly that thinking.
Yes, it comes from somebody who knows about criminals. This structural inequality does nothing. What are you going to tell me next? That road cones have feelings and emotions?
Actually, what we're seeing is the collapse of social support networks, rising poverty, inequality of wealth.
That's absolute rubbish. People aren't being stabbed because of inequality. They're doing it because they can, and we're letting them.
Let me break this up slightly and bring in Cassie here. What would you say?
Well, I think that...
Oh, my God!
I think maybe you're both right. Like, Sir Douglas here thinks we should be hard, but Dr. Tolliday thinks we should be soft and gentle. I personally think it's nice with a mix of hard and gentle.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. That's obviously the answer.
Excellent point, Cassie. Yeah, the audience loves it, which brings us to our next question, really. Should Vincent face the harshest punishment, do you think?
Yes, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, let's set an example. Let's be harsh. Let's give him the worst we can do. Let's brand him. Let's publicly humiliate him. Whatever needs. We've got to stop people from doing these offences.
What is he doing?
Crimes that are as unappealing as possible.
That's medieval. Every study shows that harsher bridges...
I'm sorry,
I'm
going to have to interrupt you there. I'm sorry. This study stopped someone from getting murdered in Paddington last night? No. Now, you can make statistics and anything you want as long as you want, but it's not going to stop a blade from going into your gut, and nor is your PhD.
What works is investment in communities.
Oh, yes, brilliant. So welfare handouts to youth clubs so that some of these thugs can do interpretive dance for their feelings.
It's called therapy.
Called a waste of money.
What do you think, Cassie? What would you say?
Well, I don't even know Vincent, but if it makes everyone feel safer, I think we should just punish him, right? Like...
She makes so much sense. She speaks like a normal person.
Here. So if he's going to bring the bad vibes, I think he should do the time, honey.
I don't know. This one might be too on the nose, Ren. This one...
about vibes.
Yeah.
This is about dealing with issues systemic.
Final thought on this, Sir Douglas.
Final thought. Lock him up, throw away the key.
All right, well, that brings us to the final question. What does this all mean for the future of Britain?
Oh, wow.
Well, it means war. It means war. The public are at danger. We've been wrapped in this sort of bubble wrap. I mean, if it was up to me, I would have the soldiers on the streets right now.
The real war is with inequality. Vincent is a symptom, not a cause. If we don't address the root cause...
The root cause is if he'd not picked up a weapon and picked up a job application instead.
Well, I think that we should just be nicer to each other, you know? Like, if we just meditated more, this wouldn't happen, that wouldn't happen. And, like, there was this one time where the two guys I was talking to, they found out about each other and it was a right mess. They wanted to have a talk about it. So I just turned my phone off, went to the back garden with a matcha martini and meditated, like, really hard. And honestly, that solved all of my problems. So
We're running out of time, so I'm going to say thank you to our panel, but also Professor Price. You've been rather quiet sitting there, made a lot of notes. Do you have any insights to share with us?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no. What are we doing?
People talk of punishment. Yes? Policy. Poverty. And whatever it is you're talking about, but crime is not a social issue. No. It is a neurological one. It is a matter of circuitry. Misfiring impulses. Faulty wiring in the prefrontal cortex. You see, we can punish, yes, and punish and punish. Naughty boy. yeah. But nothing ever changes, right? And why? Because we are disciplining behaviour when we could simply repair the machine. You, sir, would you imprison or jail a lamp simply for flickering? No, of course not. It would be preposterous, it would be absurd. You would simply acquire a new bulb. Well, Vincent is a broken lamp. And I have a new light bulb.
Well, you heard it here first.
Well played.
With that,
Well
it is
played.
good night from us.
No, we haven't even had a proper debate. We'll see you
Oh, man.
next week. Join us then. Good night.
Ren? Oh, man. Oh, man. So, seems like we're done here. There's still audio going, obviously, but man, okay. Yeah, I think we're ending. Oh. This is one of those. Let's see if I can scrub back through. Okay, yeah, it's gonna let me. I'm not gonna play it right now, but man, how long was that? It was like, if I take it all the way back here, go all the way back here, that was okay. So that wasn't that long. It was one of those things. I was like, have I been sitting here for 5 minutes or like for 30 minutes? Because I was locked in. I was locked in on this. This was awesome. This was really cool. Like every time I think Ren's kind of taken it up a notch with his storytelling, with kind of the vehicle through which he's going to, portray whatever it is he's trying to tell us, he takes it up another notch. And this is really cool. There is this voyeuristic nature to this that had, even just in the scene that I've got up right now, we can see that we're in the perspective of, I guess, a guard in the asylum, I guess. Now, the significance here with the two people, I was trying to make that out, and then I just got lost in everything else that was going on after this in the news, or in that talk show, and also in kind of the little music video feature. What was the name of the song that that Knox said? Was he singing an actual song that I just don't know of his? Because there's stuff from his discography back in like the Freckled Angels days and stuff that I just don't really know. So I don't know if that was a nod to something old, or if that was just totally fabricated for this, which neither one would surprise me. But this was pretty awesome. I was saying I'm not sure who's sitting here because it doesn't look like the room that Vincent was in, and neither one of these look like Ren, really. I mean, well, let me scrub through a little bit, see if I can get another angle on that, because it started with that, didn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Is it? Yeah, it's still that same angle. I'm not sure who I'm looking at there. But yeah, anyway, this was absolutely spectacular. Now, this was a little cheesy right here with the each person coming up and just being so done with this. But I get the point that they're making. That like, this is such mundanity. At this point, there's a mundanity to this because it's happening and happening and happening. We're seeing violence from one side or the other. We're seeing violence that basically just goes off as though it's part of the plan. It's just part of the machine that we're in, and we're just seeing it happen. What feels like more and more. And, I'm not going to get too deep into that stuff. I mean, the thing is, what I thought was so interesting about this, and it even this kind of nods to it too, political motive suspected in killing. Where did that come from? It came from one guy in the media that seemed to have said it before, I believe, right before this. They had the news. Yeah, it was somebody in the news here was talking about how there's this possible political motive when it was just a fight in the back of an alley. I mean, not to diminish the fact that Vincent killed somebody. I mean, that's still a huge deal. He still needs to be, punished or fixed or whatever we want to take from this. He still needs to face some kind of comeuppance of it, whether that is through your philosophy of punishment or through the philosophy that Ren was bringing there at the end through some new light bulb. But like I said, this is the kind of video that makes you want to say a whole lot, but also not say a whole lot, because there is such nuance to anytime there's a murder, there's a lot of nuance. Because, I mean, I don't want to pretend to try to get into the mind of every criminal out there, but we've got all these different things that are talked about within a scope of, within the scope of the law of reasons why somebody might kill somebody else. There's the crime of passion. There's a premeditated murder. There's manslaughter, which we don't consider murder, but it's accidental killing. There are so many different circumstances under which this could happen, and political motivation is in there, but for them to jump so quickly to it with no evidence of it whatsoever, it's a bit of a nod to how our narrative structure in the media works a lot of times, is that they want to grab on to the most sensational, even though there's probably so little chance that that's the cause that it's almost negligible. That's probably something you should just ignore. Like, I mean, if they dug deep enough, maybe they could find somewhere in that guy's past where maybe he worked for a company that operated out of the same like financial some structure or other that guy's dad worked for. And so he must be seeking retribution against this guy by killing his son. Like, I mean, I know that sounded like madness, but I was meaning it too. Because, I mean, it's so ridiculous. They could bend over backwards to try to find some reason why they could pin this sensational headline onto this situation when it's merely a matter of a broken person doing a terrible thing. So, interesting stuff. I'm so excited for Starry Night. I think this is getting so cool. It's getting so freaking cool. And I know I say that a lot about Ren's stuff. Every time I'm in the midst of something he's working on and I know there's going to be more, it just keeps getting cooler. So I got to keep saying that. I just got to keep saying that. So anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna cap it off there. I don't know how long this ended up being between the video and then me rambling, but yeah, I was not expecting to do this today. This kind of came out of nowhere, and it was kind of a slap across the face. This was really interesting, really thought-provoking, and a really cool addition to this whole lore, this canon of Vincent and the original tale with Richard crossing over into this. This entire thing has become such a cool narrative, and this epic that Ren is weaving for us. I love it. I love it. And I hope he continues, like, even after this is done, I hope he keeps coming back to this well as he grows as an artist. That is one other thing I want to say. Like, I know certain artists do want to just move on and do something completely new, but he is so good at this. He's so freaking good at this. And I do want to see other things from him. I love the Sick Boy album, and I love so many of the other things that he's done. I don't just want to see this from him. But I really hope that he keeps this a part of his roadmap in the future, that every once in a while he stops to do a project like this that just builds on such cool lore. I love it. I love it. Anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm going to end just like I always do with a little bit of prayer. Dear Lord, thank you again for Ren and his creativity, just the excellent, amazing, intriguing, thought-provoking creativity that you've gifted him with, and that he has cultivated through his own efforts, through his own hard work. It's amazing what he's come through, what he's been able to pour into his music. Lord, we praise you as the original creator. Through you, all this is possible. It's your son's precious name I pray. Amen. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time.